Well, anybody recording, vlogging, what have you, is probably quickly interested in upping their game a little bit. And as I mentioned in the previous video, I bought this new little wireless, it's actually two of them, wireless microphones, which should help production quality immensely. So I'm doing this video now because I just want to see, I'll have to stitch them together, but I want to see the difference between doing a video like this. I'll do this exact same distance and everything with my iPhone, and do a little comparison with how this little dealio works. So yeah, let's unbox this. Again, I have to stitch this together. I'm not even sure how exactly to do that, but you know, when you start a new project, when you start getting interested in something, when you develop a new hobby or whatever, you know, it's exciting. You get into it. You're learning all kinds of stuff, and this is one of them. So this was a recommendation from my good friend ChatGPT. And but I have seen some other vloggers, a few people that I follow. There are a few people that are doing vlogging from, you know, all over the place, but a few specifically that have moved to the Philippines. And I realize this is the setup that they use. So I'm gonna see if this, you know, truly is, you know, an upgrade. I mean, how can it not be? It's yeah, it's a slick little set. So it looks like, and again, I didn't even look in advance. I don't know what this is, but two little microphones. So if you're doing a little vlog with a friend and you're out and about and you both want to interact with the camera and actually both be heard, and then the little, I assume this is the transmitter clip. Let's take a little deeper look here. I think it's as simple as that. For some reason, I thought the thing was more elaborate. But, you know, I do have a tendency to make things more difficult than they need to be. Oh my God, I hope I could stop doing that sometime in my life. I have this assumption that something's just gonna be like a mountain. And I'm like, you know what? It turned out to be barely a foothill. So yeah, obviously I can't get this all set up in real time, or at least I don't think I can. I'm not gonna want to attempt it. But what I am gonna do is get this hooked up, get this little clip. Oh, I see what's happening here. This is just gonna be my, this is just gonna go into the end of my, my iPhone, boom. And then, and I'm still not sure this is, yeah. Obviously, I didn't put a lot of thought into this, but I'm trying to capture stuff real time. While I'm learning, maybe you can learn with me, and it is kind of fun. You know, you start getting new things, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that I share with you when I finally do get to the Philippines. But you know, I'm going to talk a lot about the Philippines and why I want to go there, and share some videos and pictures and things that I've done there. I've had a blast over the years on my different trips. You know, but there's time for that, and obviously I'm gonna cover more of that once I'm there. I mean, this is something I plan to do for some time, and so there is that opportunity to start talking a lot about the Philippines, and that's definitely a part of the story. But I think a bigger part of the story is just the adventure, regardless of where you're going, whether you're moving to Indonesia or London or across the country. You know, there's still a lot of people that need to go through the process that I'm going through, deciding it's time for a change in life, that that there's logistics involved, that you have to uproot yourself. So I think this applies to a lot of different people. It just so happens, that I'm headed to the Philippines, and there'll be time for that. And I'll share a lot about more travel logistics, some of the nuts and bolts and things that I've had to figure out and contemplate. And then really exciting is when I get there and I can start, sharing, why it is that I'm moving there and why I've decided to do this. But for now, I'm gonna see how this baby works. Okay, I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, as excited as one can be about a wireless microphone. But I'll stitch my next video in, and we'll see a little difference, hopefully an enhanced difference on sound quality. All right. It wouldn't be a video if I didn't say, hang loose, everybody. Okay, as promised, I am back. I spent a little time trying to figure out this new wireless mic. I think it's pretty cool. I don't have the whole thing figured out because I'm impatient. My ADHD brain does not allow me to always focus the way I should, but I think I have it functional enough to work right now. And yeah, this is the old man part. These, who can read this? Micro printing. It's definitely micro printing. And I can't find a magnifying glass. So if you're over 40, you know that you can't see anything typically. And then, if you're over 40 and you have a nice pair of progressive glasses like this, you also realize you still can't read anything because it gives you about 1/8 of an inch of reading space. And I haven't bought a pair of reading glasses. So vision challenges. But what I do think is, and hopefully you're recognizing right now, that the audio quality is improved significantly, which is really cool because you're trying to, a friend of mine, a client, one of my favorite people in the world is actually an independent documentary film maker. And the first thing that she mentioned when I told her I was going to be doing this, and we talked a little bit about just a few tech things, was, the video can be off a little bit. I mean, you have to have decent video quality, obviously. But if people can't hear what you have to say, you're kind of lost. So that was excellent advice. And who knows, if you're checking this out and know anything, want to expedite it with putting a comment there. I think this little square dealio, I think this is for when you're using a camera. Now I film everything on my new iPhone 17, and which is really nice. I went ahead and upgraded my phone before my move. For one thing, a new iPhone, the same iPhone in the Philippines. A lot of things are cheaper there, but a new iPhone there is like $400 more than it is here. And if you have an iPhone, you already know they're stupid expensive anyway. But that's what I have. But and this is a slick little system. This whole thing just plugs in and all the components just charge together. So that's cool. And I still do not know exactly how this gets utilized, but I will. But I just wanted to make sure that I was this little, there it is, this little magnetic microphone. Now I probably just tapped on it and made all kinds of horrible noises. This is picking it up, and it's just a little magnet clip on there. You don't even really notice it, which is kind of cool. And now I'm thinking, I'm way away from I don't know the range on this thing yet. I have no idea. So we're gonna see oh damn, that hurt. If I'm still getting it. I'm actually gonna go in another room, and I'm still talking away here. So I have a feeling that this is going to transmit and that this is a pretty solid unit for the price. And just so you know, I'm in a faraway land. I'm actually in my closet right now. All right, no comments about that. Okay, I'm coming out of the closet and yeah, and I'm back. So that was what I promised you. And I know you were clinging to that. Is he going to get it fixed? Is the microphone going to work? Is the audio going to be enhanced? We can only hope and pray. So hopefully I delivered. I'm going to play this back after I close up here and see if indeed this did work. It's going to be a long second video if it didn't, but I think we're solid. So until next time, hang loose, everybody.